Today, I've got Bella from the Winter Wonderland series, and her design is actually my second favorite out of the four, but she does have so much blush on her nose and in the artwork that it makes her look like she's freezing. I feel like they could have gone a little lighter on that. I do really love her hair though. I'm not fond of the whole snow aspect and making your own snowman, however, so I won't be doing that in this video. You can even use the sand that she comes with to put it into her clothes, which I personally think is disgusting. I feel like that stuff dries up, gets gross. But anyways, the side of the box is pretty cute, pretty basic. Over on the back, we do see the four girls that are in this line. The other ones are Sunny, Skylar, and Violet. Sunny's my favorite from this line. She actually tends to be my favorite from majority of the lines. So these two I've planned to get for sure, but then for Skylar and Violet, I'm just not sure. So maybe if I find a good sale for them, then I'll get them. But otherwise, I'm just gonna have to pass because the majority of the stuff that they come with is just not appealing to me. And the sand being a part of this series is a bit of a bummer because if I do get other dolls, it just means that I'm not going to use the majority of the stuff that they come with, because you do get the supplies to make the sand and you get the snowman mold, and once that's removed from the box, all you're left with is just the doll and her cup and her sunglasses and her bag, so it feels pretty wasteful. But at the same time, I do know a bunch of kids, so I'm just probably going to give away the sand mold and all the accessories to them and see if they like it more. And I'm definitely planning on redressing this Bella because her skirt would be so cute if it wasn't fit for the sand, because having it fit for the sand makes it look so bad. But as a concept, it's so pretty. And then here she is out of the box. As I said before, her blush is so crazy. It's almost like she's really close to getting frostbite. And then she does also have very, very pale lips. There are also little white dots all throughout her blush and on her nose. Her forehead does look really big because it's not covered by any hair, so it's a little jarring. But the hairstyle at the top is really cute. I think it's well done. It looks really intricate. There's no flyaway hairs. It's 3 braids, and there is some tinsel mixed into each one. Then in the back, she is wearing a ponytail and there are curls at the ends of it. And then the rest of the length of her hair also has some curls at the bottom. I think it looks beautiful. I love the color combination and I don't mind the tinsel being mixed in. And this view of it looks so gorgeous. I'm actually surprised that it's not super gelled up. The curls do retain their shape pretty well. And I think they look really flattering on Bella. But why is there hair gel at the front of her hair? Like, it's stiff up here, which makes no sense. The curls are gel free, but then the front isn't when it's literally straight down. She does also have pierced ears, but she does not come with a pair of earrings. Her jacket is made of light pink pleather, and she does have a zipper detail and a buckle. I don't know if it's just me though, but this pleather feels cheaper than the usual rainbow high pleather that I'm used to. But that's like a very minor observation. And underneath her jacket, she's actually wearing a sweater, which is so funny. Because at that point, if you're cold, just get a really thick winter jacket instead of wearing a cropped one. And to be honest, I am really not a fan of this jacket underneath. I don't like the color, I don't like the texture, I don't like the little strings that she has, I don't like the rainbow high text. And this shade of pink honestly clashes with her hair so bad. It does have a hoodie on the back. It just velcros on over the top of her head, and then we do see her skirt, the puffy parts where the sand is supposed to go into. Now, I will not be doing that. The top layer of her skirt is like plasticky, but underneath it, there is a really gorgeous shimmery layer, and I would have loved to see this instead. It looks beautiful. And then her shoes are cute, but they're not the most fitting for a winter wonderland. They look like summer heels, but that's beside the point. She does have some white details painted on, and the sole part is actually made to look like little crystals. She comes with these pink glasses. They are huge. Of course, a hairbrush, a pink cup with a grip so that she can hold it, and of course the supplies to make the little sand stuff, including a measuring syringe. It is so huge. And then there is the snowman mold. It's actually like textured on the inside to make the snowman have some snowy texture to him. This is her bag, and it is in a transparent pink. It's got some folds molded onto it. The handle is white, and the bag does have a very thin opening. This is the rest of the stuff for the snowman, and of course the instructions.